Dario, TQ once again.
Yeah, seems to be like this. No, we are super happy because our factory made some upgrades in this last couple of weeks, and I'm really happy of the performance of the car and the engine and all the package work. Yeah, super. Also, I'm a bit surprised to be so fast in these such difficult tracks where need a lot of traction because it seems to be our car found what we need, and then yeah, I'm happy, really happy.
Now, I noticed a couple of the drivers, I don't know if it's the drivers or the cars or the setups or whatever, seem to maybe be a little bit slower as the track warmed up and dried out. But your cars and maybe Yillis's about the same speed.
Yeah, this comes from the good setup. When you have perfect balance at work in the warm and in the cold conditions. So also the plastics maybe help in the hot conditions and keep the car with the same performance. And then yeah, we are really happy. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm not going to ask you your tire strategy, but what do you think might happen for a 45-minute race on this surface? Do you think it's tire wear is going to be a major issue, or?
Well, to be honest, not so much wearing. At least what we expect in this such low grip conditions. But yeah, we will see this evening with my mechanics what we can do. But yeah, there's not so much. So we will see.
All right. Well, fabulous, and good luck in the final.
Yeah, thank you. Ciao, everybody.
All right, so Yillis, consistently fast. What's the secret?
Yeah, I think I found quite a good setup for the car, and I honestly think this track is just a driving track, so you have to be super smooth. So I think because I'm an electric driver, it's a little bit easier for me. So yeah, I feel good with the car, and of course Dario was a bit faster in Q1, 2, and 3, but I honestly think I could kind of challenge him, but I didn't want to push too much. So I think I still was quite close, and especially Q4 and Q5 I got the pressure, of course, from Tony, and Q4 he was actually faster, but of course he had no fuel left. But in Q5 I changed some setup, and I felt more and more comfortable, so I could actually win the run again, and yeah, I feel good with the track, and yeah.
And do you think how do you think this track compares to last year's track in Sicily, as far as maybe tire wear and fuel consumption?
I think the fuel consumption is kind of the same, maybe a little bit more easy because you're a bit more smoother on the throttle. But it's a big track, so it's also difficult to say I'm gonna go for 430, because if you go over the 430, because it's a long lap, so you kind of have to go safe, I think. Tire wear, I think, is kind of the same as Sicily, because I checked the tire wear, so it will be either a full set of tire change halfway, or you can go and gamble a bit with one side. But yeah, I normally like to change there's only one side, so we have to calculate later exactly what the wear is going to be. The problem is it's raining, so after rain it's a bit more slippery, so the tire wear is a little bit more because the car is sliding more. So it depends on the traction when we're going to run the finals. Of course, today is only Thursday, so we still have some space, so we can do it either tomorrow or even Saturday. I don't know what they're going to do. I'm very happy that Efra decided to run only on the dry condition and not on the wet condition so far, so it's already nice that we could do all the qualification now. But yeah, I think it's going to be for sure a lot of strategy in the final, and it's going to be interesting for sure.
And finally, now we don't have Super Pole anymore. Last year, I believe you were in the Super Pole, but Dario, he was able to sit back and watch everybody battle it out. But you effectively sort of won Super Pole this time. Do you miss Super Pole, or would you rather have it?
I must say, honestly, today we had so much rush because we did run after run after run. So I'm happy that we're done today. and I'm also happy about the top 4. So you kind of feel more safe that you're already in the main. Because if you have Super Pole and you're not winning Super Pole, you still have to do the semi. So I'm happy with the top 4. Because I'm also not really a Super Pole guy. I was in a Super Pole 3 or 4 times now, but I never could win a Super Pole. And I feel like, yeah, the Super Pole is always a bit crazy. But of course, it's a lot of entertainment for the people around. But I think in this track condition, it's going to be very, very hard. That people will crash out. But yeah, no. For me, I like more the top 4.
All right, fabulous, and good luck in the final, and you can enjoy the racing up until the final.
Thank you very much.
All right, Tony Gruber starting 3rd in the main final. Are you hoping for a replay of last year?
Okay, yeah, why not? Sure. We will see in the final. First of all, today was a little bit critical for me. We struggled a little bit with the setup. Step by step, we check different things in the setup and to improve the car. From run to run was getting better step by step, but in the end was not enough. So we know the car can a lot more, to have a lot more potential. Also for me, then makes more easy, especially on this technical track. So overall, I'm happy with the 3rd place, and we will see tomorrow in the 10 minutes practice. We changed a little bit on the car today and see if it worked good tomorrow in the practice, and then for the final 45 minutes it's long on this track. So I think it's better to get a little bit slower, depends on the pace to the other guys, but the important thing is to make no mistake, because then also you have maybe a damaged tire. So yeah, overall we will see tomorrow in the practice if the setup things go good for us, and then we will see.
Now I noticed that your car, or maybe it was you and the setup, or just, I don't know, track conditions, you seem to get faster and faster as the qualifying today went on from rounds 2 through 5. What would you maybe put that down to, or maybe keep it a secret?
Well, from my side, we just make some easy things like anti-roll bar, make the ride of the car, a little bit toe, maybe change also the diff for tomorrow. We will see. We are not clear now, we have to think about it. The practice from the last days, also because of the rain, was also a little bit strange, because all the time the track you change the setup and then don't walk after the rain. So this makes also a little bit difficult. But today, for the qualifications, yeah, like I say, we improve step by step, and we will make some changes for tomorrow for the 10 minutes, and we will see if there's walk, and then we will see.
Okay, and finally, this seems to be fairly low wear track. From talking with the other guys, are there any thoughts about what you might be doing for tire strategy, or are you just wait and see?
Oh, of course we will check the tire, how the tire work after the qualifications. We write all down, and we have to check today, maybe tomorrow. We will see, and then we check for the strategy. We are not clear now, so we will see.
All right, Babas, thank you, and good luck for the final.
Last but not least, I want to thank also my girlfriend, because she stays at home again, like always, and she takes care about our 2 kids. And for my shop, it's amazing the work she did. So thank you, Tenji. I love you very much. So I try my best.
Alex Thurston from the UK, starting 4th in the main final for this year's European Championships. How's it feeling?
Yeah, pretty surreal actually. Really happy. Got it done in the earlier rounds, which is probably a good thing, because latter ends of qualifying wasn't quite as smooth as I'd like. But yeah, happy to be here. So,
was it your car setup, or was it just Tony getting faster that allowed him to sort of kind of overtake you in the points totals towards the end of the day, or was it just the track conditions getting warmer and the grip coming up?
Yeah, so mainly I think it was a car setup. So my car isn't the fastest, but it was like quite easy to drive. During the fact that the weather became quite sunny in the end and quite warm, my car was sliding a little bit, so it was a little bit harder to drive. Yeah, I mean, I think his car might be faster, but my car and the way I've got it set seems to be really quite consistent. Not the fastest, but that's never been my strongest forte anyway. Thankfully yesterday my car just was in the right setup window at the right time. Maybe today despite not really changing much, I haven't evolved with the track maybe as well as he has, or maybe as the other guys have. But yeah, I can't complain. Thankfully, got it done in the earlier rounds, and there was less pressure in the later rounds. So.
All right, well, fabulous. Starting 4th in the main final. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you very much. Cheers.